Today we're making the crunchiest and fluffiest falafel recipe. For that we'll need 500 grams of dried chickpeas. We'll soak them in water for a minimum of 12 hours and a maximum of 24 hours. After soaking them overnight, we'll drain them with a sieve. Then we'll briefly rinse them and pat them dry. We'll have to roughly grind our chickpeas with a food processor. To have a homogeneous texture, grind them in small batches. This is the rough texture we're looking for. Once we're done, we'll need to chop half an onion, 4 sticks of mint, a half a cup of parsley, a half a cup of coriander, 3 cloves of garlic. Into the food processor, we'll add a small batch of the ground chickpeas, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of mint, and a little bit of coriander, some onions, and some garlic. If it's too hard to mix, feel free to add a tablespoon of water per batch. Beat until the ingredients are all done. This is the final texture we're looking for. To season, we'll need 2.5 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2.5 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander. Need to make sure everything is well incorporated. This recipe makes 3 batches of 450 grams. I'll use one and keep the other 2 in the freezer. Before frying into each batch, add half a teaspoon of cornstarch and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. On medium to high heat, fill your pan with sunflower oil. I use this tool to shape my falafels, but feel free to use an ice cream scooper. Make sure to scrape the sides of the falafel and add some pressure, but don't add pressure on the center of the falafel itself. Flip the falafel when the other side turns golden. Each falafel should take around 5 minutes to fry. This is what I call a perfect falafel.